In this tutorial video, I will show you the steps needed to take to change the reflection on a pair of goggles in an image with a different image. I will first download the goggles image, save link as. I'll save this to my desktop. I will get the picture of the snow as well. This is the picture that we already used in exercise 1. If you want to use a different picture, I have some other images in the Dropbox folder link. You can also look for your own images on the internet. I will now go to Photoshop and open both of the images that I just downloaded. First the goggles, and next the snow. I'm going to select all of the snow picture and copy it, and I will come back to the goggles photo and paste it on top. So now the goggles is in the background. I will hide the mounts for a little bit. I can see where the first pair of goggles is that I want to replace. I will move the imagery on this photo somewhere close to the area where the goggles are, and when I'm done, this will be the reflection on the goggles. I will hide the goggles again. I'm going to use the Polygonal Lasso tool. That is the tool that is embedded with the Lasso tool. Be sure to click and hold on that third icon until you see the Polygonal Lasso. Once you're selected, see how the Polygonal Lasso has an icon that looks like a lasso. It's a sort of a square corner lasso with an arrow. It is the black arrow that actually points where you will be making your selection. I will now click along the edge of the goggles, and as well as I can, I'll go along the edges. This doesn't have to be perfect. We will be using different tools in future exercises that can make a better selection, but this will do for now. I now have the dancing ants around the goggles. That means the selection is made. With layer 1 being active, I click to make sure that it's blue. I will now bring back the image visibility, and I can see where the selection is, and it's pretty good. I can see the mountains, I can see some trees. So this will now be what will be reflected on the goggles. I will then go to the layer menu and create a new layer via copy. This does several things at once. Basically, it made a copy based on our selection and pasted it on a brand new layer. This is now layer 2. I'm going to hide layer 1, and now our image has a new reflection on the goggles. I'll hide our new cut reflection. This is the original one. You can actually still see his eyes. In the new image, it's the picture that we selected. I will now change the mode on this layer. To change the mode on any layer, in the layers panel, select the normal button. Normal is the current state of the image. If I click, I'm going to try overlay, and I think that that works okay. Be sure to experiment with some of the other modes to see how they work. You can play with the opacity so that the image becomes somewhat transparent. However, I think that the overlay works fairly well at 100%.